gentlemen, welcome back to NFT Me. I am Tokyo Twan. No woman, no cry. And it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and it's a beautiful day. Won't you be my NFT neighbor? Would you be mine? Oh, would you be mine? And Wakanda forever. And what that title say, who will be the next Black Panther 2? We all know when you have a king, you pass the mantle on to next in line. And if it's a brother or sister, they're next. So the queen is next, his sister is next. And plus, somebody spoiled it anyway. The internet has a way of spoiling it. But shouts out to Marvel for keeping a tight knit on spoiling anything with the mass MCU universe, MCU universe, because they never spoil anything. You know, the writers, the creators, the actors, nobody never usually spoil anything. But one of their licensors spoiled it, and it was Funko Pops. Funko Pops spoiled it, the first look of Black Panther, and it's his sister. But of course, they released the Funko Pop of the new Black Panther, the licensor, and it was her, and she's gonna hold and represent the Black Panther. And they did a suit replacement since it's a female, and since she designed the suits anyway. Remember, in the first Black Panther, she had the various new designs of the Black Panther suits, and he picked the all black Panther, and it was the gold trim one, etc. And the other three suits, the white one, and Killmonger picked the other suit that she had. If you wonder where the other suits was, Killmonger picked one of her other suits that she had. And of course, she's going to redesign her suit, right? It's only right if she redesigned her suit. And I think she could probably a purple trim. It's probably going to be awesome. Shouts out to her. So, but we here to talk about NFTs because this is NFT Me, and we're collecting, and the countdown to Black Panther is on. It's October, and they doing the big release on the 25th, the red carpet, and then the movie drops the following, the 11th. So the red carpet's in LA, and that's on October 25th, supposedly scheduled, as far as I know. That on what they released on their site. And so the countdown is here. The NFT is here. Digital assets is here. Owned in blockchain. The first appearance of Black Panther. No gorillas, no purple apes, no monkeys. Licensed IP. Closed ecosystem where Marvel and Disney can track their precious IP and watch it all through the blockchain. Marvel and VeVe is a nice partnership. They in New York Comic-Con, they did the California, the West Coast Comic-Con, they did the London Comic-Con, and their partnership, because they realize these are digital assets, these are money they make in sleep, these are passive income for their company, and this is a public traded company. This is Disney, this is stockholders. I got stock in Disney for my kids, and of course, if VeVe's making money, that bottom line goes to Marvel, and that Marvel goes to Disney, and Disney pays it to the shareholders, and that'd be my kids. And so it's like a nice, beautiful relationship, that's gonna be beautiful. And the streaming network's coming out, and the Black Panther streaming, they signed a deal with the director to do the streaming Black Panther for Wakanda Forever. Disney's gonna kill it with the streaming network, and getting all their IPs geared up for their own shows, and baiting you in with a little bit and making excited on the second season and the third season. And Black Panther reveals 2 new mutants gets officially confirmed. And so, of course, why wouldn't you? All eyes on Black Panther, so you might as well use that as a launch pad. You always use one of your big movies to launch the other mutants anyway. They did that with Captain America buddy over there with the steel arm. Can't think of his name, but you guys know. Leave it at the comment at the bottom. And hit like and subscribe if you want your collectibles to have value, and want other people to know about the community, the VeVe community, the NFT community. If everybody know about us owning part of the internet instead of just watching the internet and consuming this data and let it just eat our lives away in time, and then you don't even know where you're gonna get your next meal from, and you know they have college students and Harvard and Yale people, coders and mind programmers, you know, with your algorithm and dating you with stuff you like on your feeds. Need to be TikTok, Instagram, all these social. So you might as well own a piece of the internet. Okay. So yeah, they confirmed 2 New Mutants, but we're here to talk about the floor of Black Panther and Django, Killmonger, and Mickey Mouse. And I'm gonna be sweeping some floor of Mickey Mouse too. Okay. Mickey is focus, please. Let's begin. And the finale. This is the first full color appearance on the blockchain. The first appearance of Mickey is the part in the statue, and it's in gold, and it's with Walt. The other one was black and white, and this is the first full color. This is the second season, and it's a beaut. And anyway, at the end of the day, it's the difference between a grail and sought after IP NFTs. Okay, grail is a grail. Okay, everybody knows it's the grail. Now you have a sought after IP, something like Dark Vader, something like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse transcend. It's the light. It's not dark. It's not a bad guy anyway. And so Mickey Mouse stand the test of time, and that's going to be a piece you want to have. And when the world catch up to collecting part of the internet, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and the regulators break it all down, and we pay our taxes accordingly, and all these platforms get their KYC in, where we can get this money to these roads, to these schools, to these municipalities where they need to be with these new digital assets, and everything is good. And then we can do the advertising. Then VeVe can do the advertising when they get their platform up and going. They got the master collection popping out. They got the burn mechanism about to start, where they about to close their ecosystem more tight down on the NFTs, meaning that these NFTs that they got, they're gonna burn them. For the newbies, they mean they're gonna, if it's 10,000 out there, they're gonna reduce it down to whatever, 6,000, 8,000. How, whatever didn't sell in the drop, they're gonna burn them. And then on top of that, they create another burning mechanism for the comics, where if you can trade a man for another one, I'm all on that. And then so they tighten down on these during the bull market too. And me personally, I never had a problem with the amount of NFTs anyway, because when you get a 2, 3 million, or 5 million, 10 million, or 100 million people on the platform, those ones they drop anyway is they're gonna be in the strong hands anyway. I've been in VeVe long enough to see a lot of this stuff is priced up so high, where other collectibles in the app need to be where the old stuff at. But that old stuff went to the strong hands, and they holding on, like the Ghost Trap, and it's a lot of other things. The Donnies, you know, those are in the strong hands. And these Mickey Mouse is gonna come to the strong hands, like moi. And that's how it's gonna go. And Jungle Action. Let's start from Jungle Action. The floor is $3.45. And it's stack season, baby. I'm trying to grab some liquidity because I have hundreds of them, and I need to buy some more Black Panther because the floor been moving up on the figurines. Okay, Jungle Action is Killmonger first appearance, and the uncommon is Killmonger, for you newbies, is Black Panther first movie. This comic book inspired the bad guy for the first movie. And 375 4, and if you watch my previous show, count all the way down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's 10. So I go to the bottom to 495. I put my finger on that. I move up 10. In the next 10, it doubles to 17. The next 10 again, it triples. That's an indicator if you get a quick bull run. Look at that. That comic book would be $50 after 30 people. Okay, that's why I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Did you see that? $50 after 30 people from $3. Wow. $9. Let's do it again. Put my finger at the 11, go up 10. 10 people buy it. Boom, it moves up to $30. Another 10 people buy it, it goes up to a quick bull run. It wouldn't go up to 450 if it had hit a real massive bull run, but people been in start putting their NFTs on the market and catching that bull run. Let's go back and ultra rare. Ultra rare is 28 gems, aka bucks, also known as gems. $9 for the rare. And drum roll, please. Secret rare is 120 bucks. It's going up. Let's put my fingers on a 10 on there. 250 is the last one. We go up. Wow. And it's not that many. It's scarce. And the floor is thin, meaning that it's not that many on the marketplace, not for sale. People are holding these comic books. Okay, look at that. 100 on the market, 32 on the market, 21 on the market, 27. This cannot take no bull run. Like, if 1,000 people rush just to buy this comic, it's just going to just run it up. And that's like, these are precious digital assets. And you can read them in Augmented Reality for you people who new to my show. Let's go to the next one. Let's keep it moving. Go to the figurines, the common, the Wakanda Forever. Let's go. This has been moving up too. 79 on the marketplace. 23 is the floor. 23.95 is the floor. And let's do put 10 down, 30 at the bottom. Let's move the finger up. And it goes up to 35 after 10 people. It goes up to 50 after 10 people. And people hold those. People are holding those because I remember buying those at $90. So people they go into the strong hands. And look at that. That's Wakanda Forever. That's the movie. That's it. 69. That's my name on here. Love 69, baby. That's my name on here. Because the 69 is forever symbol, the infinity symbol. $19 is the floor. And these going to the weak hands, to the strong hands. Look at that. 11 collectibles. That's the guy who's selling it. He has 11 collectibles. Like I said, this stuff is going from the weak hands to the strong hands. $21 down there. And who's selling it? They're locked. I can't even see them. And $21 going to, I like it's locked. Can't even see them. So I usually go and look and see who's selling it. And you can see it leaves from the weak hands to the strong hands. Let's see this one. The weak hands, 1. Weak hands. Hold on, that's not a weak hand. 654. 100 sets. They flipping. They're trying to get liquidity. Look at that. They got everything in there. Okay, and you follow them and like. You get master collection points, follow and like. Okay, let's go back and finish checking the floor for the Black Panther figurine NFTs. Look at the ultra rares. Ultra rares is going for $60 on the marketplace, and they're $98.99 is the floor, the cheapest one, and it moves pretty fast. Let's go to, and that's animated. It's animated moves, augmented reality. And drumroll please, secret rare is, and another thing, 54 in the marketplace. VeVe is coming soon. They're doing a debut at New York Comic Con. 360 gems. 54 on the marketplace. 54 on the marketplace out of 2,800, and they holding that secret rare. You know, a couple of YouTubers got a couple of them. And let's go to talk about the VeVeverse. The VeVeverse is going to change everything. I was thinking about what wowed me when I look at a vote. Okay, I can look at a vote and see people do transitions, whatever. They're doing a raffle and having the founders vote on it. Who gets the raffle? I'm building a website now where you put the VVs and other NFTs in and you vote on them, but you pay a small fee to vote in the pot, and the money goes over to the winner and whoever get the most vote. And everything's, since we can't do it, I'm not gonna build it on doing it on blockchain. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna have the links to everybody NFT to flex the NFT, and and you go to their social media page and you check out their NFT. You go back to the site and you vote and you put the money in there, and and you go based off the voting on their likes, So it'd be totally transparent. Need to be Twitter, social media, whoever get the most, they win the pot. And it's coming soon. But we're gonna talk about the VeVeverse. The VeVeverse, they debuting with how they clenching down on the NFTs and making them more valuable and adding, that's a utility being in the VeVeverse, and they're gonna debut it at Comic Con. Um, what wows me in the vote, other than the transitions, how you, or big collection, you can really, the mint numbers is not really displayed on their head or anything. But that wouldn't wow me no way. Like, what always wow me, when somebody have a lot, not a lot of miscellaneous things, a lot of the same things. I don't care if it's, I just seen somebody had a $7 night, the night, moon night, and it was like $7-8, and he had so many in his vault that wowed me. So what's gonna wow you in the VeVeverse? The VeVeverse is gonna wow me based off like things like that. A bunch of grails, a bunch of $7, a bunch of cheap stuff. Stuff is not gonna be cheap anyway anymore, and seven is not cheap for a third world country. To Americans, $7 and $10, these prices are cheap. For America, these prices are cheap, but for other people who on this app in third world countries where the dollar is worth less, these are expensive NFTs. I don't care if it's $5 or $7. These Americans are spoiled. You Westerners are spoiled. You Europeans are spoiled, and you people who live in the Western countries are Western hemisphere are spoiled. That's on the dollar denominated, because in the third world countries, these is expensive things. In Mexico, $10 peso, $1 to $10, so it could be $50 if it's $5, 50 pesos. So these things are not cheap, even if it's $5 or $2. Um, these are digital assets. They're gonna go over to the strong hands and the weak hands, and when they hit the VeVeverse, and they're gonna get so expensive, and you're gonna need them to. The wow factor is gonna be to see a lot of them for me at somebody's house. Like, oh my God, he got partner statues. Like, his house is surrounded with partner statues. That'll wow me. That's gonna be the wow factor for me. I don't know what's gonna be the wow factor for you, but that's gonna wow me in the VeVeverse when I see a gang of something surrounding somebody's house. Cause I liked it, the Moon Knight collection, and he had, like, I couldn't even count them, like maybe 20 or 50 or who knows. And I like it where you can't even count them. When you have so many VVs of something that are the same, you can't even count them. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you for watching NFT Me. I am Tokyo Twan. This is a long show, but I want to talk about where everything what VeVe's doing. A lot of YouTubers is talking about the VeVeverse and giving an update about VeVe. There's some links at the bottom I'm going to leave for Chico Crypto. So, because NFTs is cryptocurrency, and I want you guys to stay abreast of the market. And for my new people cause I meet a lot of new people out here, my cousins and relatives and all that. I'm gonna have some links at the bottom on what is NFTs breakdown, and a couple other YouTubers that explain Ethereum, because Ethereum, and these are on Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum has made the big merge, and so now these NFTs are on Ethereum, and these are the only NFTs that's on Ethereum is going to be on a closed ecosystem. and then they're gonna move them around different ecosystem that's approved through the licensors. I don't care about it being closed. I love it's being closed so they can track them down. Um, and plus, Disney and Marvel want to get their money off the royalties and make sure those royalties go to the shareholders of the public trade companies. Because you're not dealing with a private company. When you got a private company like VeVe, go out and get IP from a public traded company. They didn't go out and get IP license from Pokemon. That's not a public traded company. They didn't go out and get IP from Matt Gandhi, and Matt is not a public traded company. These are private IPs. So they just got to deal with that individual. When you deal with a public company, you got to deal with a board. You got to deal with the shareholders, the people that sit on the board. You got to deal with the designers, the quality control, etc. It's going to be a whole chain of command. Um, Especially when you're dealing with digital assets, because now Disney will not renew your license if you're a book bag person or something, Walmart or whatever. Okay, we're going to start making the book bag. You know, you got the whatever. But when you talk about something that's digital, that's opened up a whole new can of worms for Disney. Their whole IP is digital. They haven't even started making the movies out of NFTs yet. The first movie steals on the blockchain was Batman and Hero. Okay? That is the first movie steals on the blockchain. And when people go back and do their research on that, that's going to be crazy. And VeVe has the licenses with DC to actually do the comic books. It's in there. Um, One of the YouTubers, one of the OG YouTubers from VeVe pulled it up. And so they're gonna bring out a standard of way of reading books, comics, and augmented reality, and then in the VeVe-verse, and then with the glasses. Okay. Um, when they made the announcement, Facebook is merging with Flow, Token, the blockchain, the post your NFT on Facebook, and Polygon, Matic. Polygon just an Ethereum scaling solution. That's all it is. It wouldn't exist without Ethereum. It's not a layer one. It's meaning that for the newbies, it's not a beginning coin. It's not a token. So we on Ethereum. So we're going to go through Polygon and go through Instagram and Facebook when our ecosystem get more open. So you're just going to witness these blockchains merge in the next 2 to 5 years. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And all our digital assets are going to swim and have so much beautiful utility. From the VeVe-verse, from the founders promoting it, from their own IPs, having their own following, their own these people creating uh, communities around these IPs. I'm in the Black Panther NFT Club. I founded it. I'm waiting for the market to balance out. We got the big event coming up as far as the movie premiere. It's gonna be me and the founders. We about to come to a. It's gonna be in LA or Miami. So we're trying to see now, and then come to the movie premiere, and then we're doing another one based off if you hold the NFT, you get to come in free in my city, a big premiere in Detroit, Wakanda Forever. I'm locking down the whole theater, and if you have the NFT, you get to come in free. Um, in Detroit. So people create their own utility around these NFTs, the companies, the IPs, big, huge IPs, followers eventually gonna come on board. Mainstream's gonna come on board. It's just so much. I've been in and out of different NFTs platforms from Blankos to Monster Buds. At the end of the day, like Logan Paul said, when the smoke clear, people don't go with what they know. Mom, I bought the purple gorilla for 100,000. My buddy just bought a purple gorilla for 100,000. He just sold it for $1 million. I should be next. Your mom like purple gorilla. But if I say, Mom, I kind of bought the Disney partner statue, I caught it under $3,500. Disney partner, who's his partner? Walt Disney and Mickey. It's a digital collectible. You got it for 35. Oh, it's Walt Disney. All right, she understand that. So that's gonna win. You know, brand recognition always win. Consumer, big brand consumerism. This is the way we work in America. Is where we work in the world. That's the way the world evolves. The military wouldn't exist if you won't have exotic cars and fancy clothes, because you wouldn't have nothing to live for. Everything would be black and white and mundane. So you have the full color of the rainbow to live for, of life, spectrum of life. People don't want to change that, you know? So you want to own your spectrum of life. And this is the color of life, digital assets. You owning your, what you're looking at in your phone all day, digital things. So it's just the beginning. Thank you for watching NFT Me. It's been a long show. People who stayed the whole 26 minutes. This is probably one of the longest shows I've done, but this is direction we're going in as far as NFTs. This is going to be reality, how we're going to read magazines and books. And if you want to read it, you're going to read it through somebody else and collect it. Eventually, all those books is not going to exist, and they're going to be reprints. And the originals on the blockchain is going to be way more, because you don't have to keep up with none of this stuff. As far as the hard physical things, the Funko Pops, the Marvel comic books, you don't have to make sure you pass that on to your kids. Has to get graded, has to go to eBay, has to drive it around. You can trade these digital assets. That's the purpose of having tokenizing them, moving them through the blockchain. Um, they this is we in the largest transfer of assets and dictating value on the internet in human history since the internet been out. We're about to dictate our value on the internet. You know, instead of somebody saying, don't post my picture, I don't like it. You value your vanity on the internet. Now you're about to value these images. Wow. Thank you for